Welcome to Kelvin's Library, where we break down powerful books so you can gain key insights in less time. In today's video, we're diving into 100 ways to motivate yourself. Change Your Life Forever by Steve Chandler. This is part 1 of the summary. Let's get started. Chapter 61. Don't let yourself slip. Motivation fades when standards quietly drop. Chandler warns that small compromises, skipping routines, lowering expectations, excusing poor effort slowly erodes self-trust. Staying motivated requires noticing early slippage and correcting it quickly before it becomes a habit. Core idea: protect your standards to protect your motivation. Chapter 62. Develop your own philosophy. Borrowed beliefs don't motivate for long. Chandler encourages readers to consciously form their own life philosophy, values, principles, and guiding ideas that feel authentic. Motivation strengthens when actions align with a personally chosen worldview rather than external pressure. Core idea: personal philosophy creates inner alignment and drive. Chapter 63. Learn to love repetition. Repetition is often mistaken for boredom, but Chandler reframes it as mastery. Motivation increases when repetition is viewed as refinement rather than drudgery. Small daily actions compound into major results when embraced instead of resisted. Core idea: repetition builds excellence and confidence. Chapter 64. Start a success spiral. Success feeds success. Chandler explains that even small wins raise confidence, energy, and optimism, which lead to more effective action. By intentionally stacking small victories, you create upward momentum that sustains motivation. Core idea: small wins generate powerful momentum. Chapter 65. Make a home run list. To stay motivated, focus on high-impact activities instead of endless busyness. Chandler suggests identifying the few actions that create the biggest results and prioritizing them daily. Motivation grows when effort feels meaningful. Core idea: focus on high-value actions, not just activity. Chapter 66. Leave nothing unsaid. Unexpressed thoughts and emotions drain energy. Chandler argues that honest communication done respectfully restores clarity and emotional freedom. Motivation improves when you're no longer carrying hidden resentment or fear. Core idea: honest expression frees emotional energy. Chapter 67. Learn to drop the rope. Struggles often persist because both sides keep pulling. Chandler uses the metaphor of a tug-of-war to show that many conflicts dissolve when you stop resisting. Letting go of unnecessary battles restores peace and motivation. Core idea: stop fighting battles that don't matter. Chapter 68. Don't take advice from your fears. Fear masquerades as logic. Chandler explains that anxious thoughts often sound reasonable, but are rooted in self-protection rather than truth. Motivation grows when you act on values and vision instead of fear-based reasoning. Core idea: fear is a poor decision maker. Chapter 69. Become a moment maker. Life is experienced one moment at a time. Chandler encourages creating positive emotional moments intentionally through humor, kindness, appreciation, or presence. Motivation improves when everyday moments feel rich and meaningful. Core idea: you can design better moments daily. Chapter 70. Live like a lion tamer. Fear will always exist. Courage is learning to work with it. Chandler compares life to lion taming. Danger isn't eliminated, but skill and confidence increase. Motivation grows when fear is respected but not obeyed. Core idea: courage comes from engagement, not fearlessness. Chapter 71. Don't expect to get motivated. Waiting to feel motivated is a trap. Chandler explains that motivation is not a prerequisite for action, it's the result of it. People who rely on feelings stay stuck. People who act create momentum. Discipline creates motivation, not the other way around. Core idea: action comes first, motivation follows. Chapter 72. Learn to be strategic. Motivation improves when effort is intelligent, not just intense. Chandler encourages stepping back to think strategically, choosing the right actions, timing, and leverage points. Smart strategy reduces frustration and increases results. Core idea: strategy multiplies effort and motivation. Chapter 73. Stop managing time. Time can't be controlled, attention can. Chandler argues that motivation improves when you manage focus and energy instead of obsessing over schedules. Being fully engaged for short periods beats distracted busyness all day long. Core idea: manage attention, not time. Chapter 74. Create a motivating environment. Your surroundings constantly influence your behavior. Chandler explains that motivation rises when your environment supports your goals through reminders, tools, layout, and cues. Design beats willpower. Core idea: environment shapes motivation more than intention. Chapter 75. Become a teacher. Teaching reinforces learning. Chandler explains that sharing ideas, mentoring, or explaining concepts clarifies your thinking and deepens commitment. Motivation strengthens when you move from consumer to contributor. Core idea: teaching solidifies mastery and motivation. Chapter 76. Use deadlines creatively. Deadlines don't have to be stressful, they can be energizing. Chandler encourages setting self-imposed deadlines to create urgency and focus. When used wisely, deadlines sharpen motivation instead of crushing it. Core idea: deadlines create productive urgency. Chapter 77. Choose your battles. Not every issue deserves your energy. Chandler advises conserving motivation by engaging only in conflicts that align with your values and goals. Letting go of unnecessary struggles preserves focus. Core idea: protect your energy by choosing wisely. Chapter 78. Build emotional endurance. Long-term goals require emotional stamina. Chandler explains that learning to tolerate discomfort, boredom, and uncertainty strengthens motivation over time. Emotional endurance separates short-term enthusiasm from lasting achievement. Core idea: emotional endurance sustains long-term motivation. Chapter 79. Create your comeback story. Everyone experiences periods of failure or stagnation. Chandler encourages reframing setbacks as part of a comeback narrative rather than a defeat story. Motivation grows when challenges feel temporary and purposeful. Core idea: your story determines your future effort. Chapter 80. Keep it simple. Complex systems collapse under pressure. Chandler reminds readers that simplicity increases consistency and follow-through. When motivation drops, simplify goals, routines, and expectations to regain momentum. Core idea: simplicity restores action and clarity. If you found this summary helpful, let us know in the comments what idea stood out to you the most. And if there's a book you'd like us to break down next, drop the title below. We'd love to hear your suggestions. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who wants to build more confidence and communicate more effectively. See you in the next video.